Hello, I feel so sleepy. Ah, oh my,
嘿，我
hello, Oli, Siri, ¿qué tal? Todavía tengo mucho sueño. Pero bueno, aquí otro día, tío, siento que ha pasado mucho tiempo desde que hice stream. Vamos, que la última vez que hice stream creo que fue el martes, porque me puse a jugar a Suica. Pero la última vez que streamé de este juego fue el lunes y tampoco avancé gran cosa. Uh, and I have things to do. I have things to do today, and I was thinking if I should stream now in the afternoon, or I'm just streaming at night, or as I said in the last stream, I would stream twice today since it's my free day. But I think that I can pull it off. I mean, I think I need to do things, yes, but I think that I can do it in the afternoon after this. Mainly, I have to buy some envelopes because I saw that maybe the envelopes are going to arrive on December, and it. I don't want people to wait for their kitchens, and I need also to add more new merch and so on, but I didn't have the time to design and prepare the the pictures, the images. I mean, I'm still a bit too tired because uh, because on Wednesday I had to go to Madrid, to get the visa, as I explained before. Aquí estoy trabajando un poquito antes de comer. Yeah. Y hoy es que ya he comido, entonces aprovecho para hacer el stream todo del tirón. Yeah, I already ate, so now I'm going to stream for a while until my parents arrive from work at 4 o'clock. So right now I have time. Right now I think I have time. If any, I'm very sleepy, because as I said, Wednesday I went to Madrid to get the visa to go to, because my parents want to travel to China this new year. So I'm going to be out from a whole month around mid end of January to end of February, and the train was at 5:50 in the morning. So that night I didn't sleep at all, and the train that we had to take to come back here was at 9 o'clock in the at night. So we had a whole day that we had to wait, and we were buying clothes and so on, but we didn't sleep. We didn't sleep at all. So in the whole 2 days I had I slept like 2 hours. So, and yesterday I had to go to work. So I've been trying to get some sleep and trying to recover that sleeping hours, but I'm still so tired. But I won't deny that also it's my fault, because yesterday I slept at, yesterday I slept at 4:30 in the morning. I think so. But because I really thought that I was going to sleep early, because I had in yesterday night, last night I had a strong headache. So I said I'm going to go to sleep. Just I will be with my Switch on the bed and playing a bit, and it wasn't a bit, because as I said in Twitter, I started to play Even If Tempest, last Wednesday. I mean this Wednesday. So I read. I'm playing the tutorial route. Okay, so I read the trial part, and I wasn't able to stop until the trial ended. And I think that I still need therapy after that, because all my holy shit. I mean, it's like so painful, and but it's a quite different type of pain in comparison with Virche, because Virche is like slow. It's a slow pain, but in even if Tempest, the it's like they are hitting you. They are slapping you. A strong slap just suddenly, and you don't expect it. Like, and it hurts a lot. I mean, it's not as slowly and as continuous like in Birche, but but it hurts. It hurts. I mean, Tyrell, Tyrell. So yeah, I'm playing even if Tempest and Birche at the same time. By the moment, I'm keeping the housing Fata Morgana Requiem. I'm holding up a bit, because if I were to play the Holy Trinity of Pain at the same time, maybe I will need something more than a therapy, you know. But yeah, I started even if Tempest. By the moment, I feel that it's very short, but I enjoy quite a lot. And yeah, I started playing with Tyrion's Root. By the moment, it blow minded. The trial really blow minded me. So we are going to continue with Virtue after 5 days. I hope that we can reach chapter 4, please. I hope that we can reach chapter 4. I don't know, because I think that this chapter 3 is quite slowly. It's quite slow. I mean, for example, the hospital scene was quite slow. So I don't know if there will be some huge revelations, or there will be an action scene or something with a lot of impact that would keep me awake. Really, I'm fucking asleep. I really want to take a nap, but I really want to play and continue, because if I don't go with this at this pace, maybe we will have to wait a month, so when I come back, you know. And I won't be able to wait one whole month to finish this game. I mean, I need to need to know answers, and I will feel that if I let this game just a little bit, I'm going to forget some important information, you know. So we are going to start, but first of all, please, this is my first time, so please be gentle and don't spoil me, okay? Second thing is that I will play with an spoiler-free guide. And the third one, please read the following trigger warnings pinned in the pin message. And if you are uncomfortable with these kind of topics, I recommend you not to see this stream, okay? Because they are a thing. They are a thing. And there are people that have already finished Matthew's route, and they are in so pain, and I'm like, oh well, oh well, oh well. I'm so scared. So we are going to continue. I'm so sorry if, as always, my English is not so good, and I'm so sleepy. And if I'm going to break your ears like last time, I just listened the last stream just some days ago, and it was so painful to hear the screamings. I didn't thought that even the microphone wouldn't catch. Okay, so we are going to change this. And we are going to start. Okay, so let me first go to full screen mode in my case. And we are gonna start. Yeah. Let's continue. Oh my god, I'm so fucking asleep. Oh. I don't know where is this when works the autosave function. I mean, I haven't seen anything that would tell me that they are autosaving, you know. Access, we know. Oh, it's the sound is so low for me. The sound is so low for me. Okay, we are going to skip the opening.
終焉のビルシュ
終焉の
エラーサルベーション
終焉のビルシュ so we are going to low. I think this one. Look complete. The next day, Adolf and I were heading as inconspicuously as possible to the place where everyone planned to meet. Lucas was still unconfirmed on his stand regarding the course investigative activities. He also had more business at the hospital to attend to, so he did not accompany us today. I don't know if the sound is good. If there's someone who could tell me if the sound is okay, so tell me so. I think that this time the sound I pretty lower than usual, so I think that it would be okay. I think so. We arrived at a normal-looking house away from the main street.
いらっしゃい。ようこそ俺たちのお店へ。
Behold, and welcome to our office. Oh.
改めまして、このクルーンの店主イブです。
Oh wait, they have licorice in the garden. Oh, it's such curious because in this island it is said that licorice are a bad omen and a sign of death. So it's quite interesting that they have licorice in there. It's interesting. A formal introduction. I'm Ives, the owner of Kurun.
畑仕事から迷子の捜索、家具の修理やゴミ拾いまで。
Yeah, you are like an errand boy. Okay, from planting seeds to finding lost children, fixing furniture to picking up trash.
困ったことがあれば何でもお引き受けいたします。どうぞごひいきに。なんてね。
The advertisement. We are open to anything and everything where help is needed. Looking forward to working with you again. Ives spread his arms wide and greeted us with joy. I see. I heard about your business, but I always wonder where your office was located. I didn't think it would be in the residential area.
もともとは俺の家を改修して作った店だから。
It was your house, and now you're living in your house, but it's your office, but it's your house, okay? When you don't separate your personal life from work. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it was originally my house before I converted it a bit. Beside me, Matthews looked up and down the building with sparkling eyes.
通りかかった建物や民家を見た時から思ってましたけど。
Yeah, rich boy, you have a fucking huge house, and look this humble house. Oh my goodness. Wow, I always wonder about the houses in this district, but...
こうして間近で見ると、クーネの家ってこんなに小さいんですね。
Rich boy! Now that I have a chance to see them close, the homes in Korean are really small.
坊ちゃん。
Master.
ひっそりとしていてとてもじゃないですがお店には見えません。
Mathis, you are screwing up. Mathis. That's not a very good impression. Gladly, we know you. But it's not a very good impression, you know. It's so secluded here. Not at all what I would imagine a place of work to be.
坊ちゃん。坊ちゃん。
Master. Master.
それに簡素だし一瞬何かの倉庫かと思いました。
It looks simple too. For a moment, I thought it was some sort of a warehouse. Oh my goodness, he's screwing out a very high speed.
坊ちゃん。
Master!
なあ、こいつらと同盟解除していいか？
Oh no! We are no. Please, we are going to keep with the collaboration, please. Maybe we should then work with them.
まあまあ、シュリーの屋敷からすれば大半の家は小さいよ。
Stay, Hugo. Mathis, most of the homes here are small compared to the homes in Chedes.
それにさ、これはこれで逆に味があると思わない？秘密の隠れ家とか名店っぽくて。
But don't you think this place has a nice ambience? It has a secret hideout touch, like a place that only a select few know about.
言われてみれば隠れ家とてもロマンのある響きですね。
So childish, I like it. Now that you put it that way, a hideout. It sounds so intriguing.
中はどうなっているんでしょう。なんだかドキドキしてきました。
I'm so excited. I wonder what it's like inside. I can't wait.
おい、そこの執事。今からこの富豪坊ちゃんの価値観直さねえと、ろくな大人にならねえぞ。
Bim. Hey, Mr. Butler, if you don't work on the master values now, he's not going to grow out to be a decent adult.
すみません。
Oh,
後ほどお説教しておきます。
Jan is so embarrassed. So embarrassed. I'm very sorry. I will speak to him later. The differences between the people of Koya and Chadis were really apparent in a situation like this one.
地味なのは事実だろ。せめて看板をつけるなりしたらどうだ。その方が依頼も増えるだろ。
That's a point. Can argue that it's simple. Why don't you put a sign up or something? You would get more customers that way.
それはちょっと憧れるけど、評判が広まってくれたおかげで、今のところは依頼に困ってないんだ。
I would love to one day, but thanks to word of mouth, I haven't had much trouble getting business so far.
だからって外観で唯一映えるのが
The only noticeable thing out front is... The licorice, yeah!
災いの花の群れってのは店としてどうなんだ？
Exactly. I knew there would be someone who noticed this and would speak about it. That awful bed of flowers there. Not sure that's the best choice. And all pointed to a bed of beautiful licorice flowers near the outside wall.
まあ、それは正直俺も思う。依頼者たちや俺も通るたびにヒヤヒヤしてるわ。
Well, I actually have to agree with you. Our clients and even I break a cold sweat walking past them.
今気づいた。
Oh my goodness.
リコリスがこんなに。
All of them are so fucking scared. Oh my god. I think just you and Theros like this kind of flowers. Eh? I only just noticed. Why are you growing licorice here?
大丈夫なんですかこれ。
Exactly.
近づいた瞬間に死んだりとか。
Are you sure it's safe? Won't people die if they get too close?
大丈夫大丈夫。みんなも知ってるでしょ。リコリスは傷つけたり伐採しなければ何輪生えてても周囲には影響ないから。
Don't worry, don't worry. You guys don't know that they don't cause any trouble as long as you don't harm them or try to kill them. That was true, but even I thought that it might be too much. I can't really be helped since licorice grows naturally all over the country. In fact, wild licorice is growing in our flower garden back at the orphanage. But seeing so many growing together like that is amazing.
ええ、個人の邸宅にここまで群生しているのは俺も初めて見ました。
Indeed, I believe this is the first time I have seen a number of them growing wild on personal property.
ここまで増えてしまうと自然に枯れるのを待つしかありませんね。イブさんのご心労お察しします。
With so many in bloom, I suppose the best you can do is wait for them to wilt. My condolences, Ives. Oh my goodness.
それはどうも。
Thanks.
それよりほら、ここでずっと立ち話してるのもなんだし、店の中へどうぞ。
Anyways, come on. Let's all go inside, shall we? Ready for business.
俺が入れたものでよければお茶も出すしさ。臨時休業のプレートを掲げるから少し待ってて。
I can offer you all some tea. You don't mind that I brew it. But before that, let me put up the close sign. Who is?
せっかくここまで訪ねてきたのに今日お休みなんですか？
Who is? I came all the way out here, but you are closing already? We turn around at the sudden cry. Oh! Has two braids and a ponytail. Oh! Oh my god, I like this shirt. Or the kinds of shirt, because I don't know if it's a shirt or a dress or a bit of both, but I like the fact that the part in the chest, in the part, is open, you know? I like these kind of shirts. Oh my goodness. Standing next to the front gate at the end of the path was a young man, looking on with his shoulders slumped.
君は？もしかして俺たちに何か依頼？
Oh, and you are? Have you come to put in our work order? Oh, I think it's because of the colors, but the violet and green combination reminds me to Ryukin from Cupid Parasite. I mean, it's not as, I mean, I know that Ryuki is not as cheerful as him, as we can see, but somehow the colors reminds of him.
はい、依頼です。それはもう大事な依頼です。具体的には僕のお給料と休みが左右される。
Yes, a work order, a very important one at that. To be specific, a work order that will affect my wage and benefits. He probably had a glimmer of hope left despite Ives' plan to close up shop. His hair sighed as he looked up. Ah, goodness, I really like the fact that most men in this game have long hair. I mean, I need their secret how to trim all their hair.
あなたたちが噂の安心安全信頼度抜群なかのクルーンさんですね。
Oh, I like the fact that he is playing with his braid. Kurun's rumored to be the safest and most trustworthy with the most reliable results. He grinned widely, a grin so wide that you could almost hear a laugh. His smile was cute beyond words. Yeah, small boy.
はじめまして。僕はダハト。
Nice to meet you. My name is Dahot.
セルネボルの研究所に勤める1階のリライバー研究者です。
Okay, it's not a small boy. How old are you? Please. I'm just a normal reliable researcher working at the institution level. Oh wait, no, I misread. I thought that he was a reliable, but it's a reliable researcher. It's not the same. Maybe it's still human, but we don't know. Maybe it's a reliable and a reliable researcher. But by the moment, maybe okay. You are still a small boy. You are still a small boy. Introduce him so loudly and proudly.
僕の上司っていうか
Oh, so maybe in this chapter we are going to meet Cyan because of him. My boss! Oh, wait!
この国のリライバー技術の頂点にして生みの親
The founder and greatest mind behind reliable technology,
シアンさんがあなたたちをお呼びです
Monsieur Brufils requests your presence.
どうかこの場で深く詮索はせずご同行いただけないでしょうか
Why they are summon us? Would you please hold a question until later and accompany me? Before anyone could say a word, he straightened his back as a black electric car stopped behind him.
まあ拒否権はないですししたらしたで国賊になっちゃいますけど
What the fuck? I mean, we have no choice to go, and he's saying this in just a cheerful voice like, you know? What the fuck? This is, oh my god. Well, not that you have any right to refuse. If you do, you will brand it as traitor. The small figure researcher in front of us spoke the warning in an early friendly way. And then we are not. Oh! We're in chapter 4! That was quicker than expected. I mean, it was.
この国に生まれた神は万能だった。
I mean, I really thought that we still have half a chapter. I mean, I thought that the chapter 3 would be longer, but I didn't expect that we would already reach chapter 4. Okay, I'm going to change my goal. I hope that we can reach chapter 5 today. I mean, if it is going to be as quick as now, I think that we can reach chapter 5. Oh my goodness, if I knew it, maybe last time I would play more. If I knew it, if I had knew it. I mean, it was just very short this time. We haven't even restarted yet to play today. An almighty God was born onto this land.
万能ならばこの哀れな命を救ってくれと呪われた人々は祈りを捧げ
The people offered prayers to God in the hopes that he would save them from the curse.
ならば応じてやろうと神は指先一つで呪いに抗う体を与えた
God listened and used a single finger to provide bodies to fight the curse.
どうしてそんな気軽に奇跡を与えてやったんだ
Why did you grant them such a miracle so easily?
かつて神へ静かにそう問うた男が一人だけいた
A certain man calmly questions God's decision.
神はこう答えた
God replied,
そんなの
Well,
退屈だったからに決まっているだろう
it's because I was bored, of course. Artificial's landscape and its standard of living vary dramatically depending on the distance from the center area. The forest fields surrounded the outskirts, and further it was Cowan, the commoner's district. The wealthy lived in shades. And we are in the top place. In the top area, this was our level. The central district where the latest in technology was concentrated.
さ。その中でもこの国立研究所こそリライバーの生産、記憶のダウンロードを行える唯一の施設。
That's right. Among the many facilities here is the National Research Institute, where we download memories and create relivers.
国内で最も優れた技術と僕も含めた優秀な科学者が集う最高峰の機関なのです。
This is where the greatest geniuses, myself included, come together to develop the greatest knowledges. The young man swung around with his arms open wide with pride. From where I stood, I could see the giant facility where I periodically delivered letters from mother.
この国で育った人間ならガキの頃に教わる知識だがな。
I doubt there's anyone in the country who didn't learn about all this as a kid.
まあまあ、お互いの認識に齟齬が生じてないか確認するための説明ですよ。
Just tell me that it's info dumping for us, the players. No, I was simply explaining to ensure that there were no outdated preconceptions among us. We originally planned on holding a discussion at Kurung about our investigation, but we were prevented from doing anything by the bright young man standing in front of us. He, along with his staff, drove us to the facility I had visited many times before. We were missing two familiar faces, one of whom was Jan, who left to gather information on Bureau in Chedis. I'm sorry. The other was Hugo, who was just about to get into the car with us as the hood. He had to leave to handle an argument in Kouen, which another corps unit had called into Adolf's transmitter. Please, Hugo, be safe. I wonder if I really should have come along, especially since I'm not with either the corps of Kurur. But that hood didn't say anything about me or Martin's coming along.
基本的な知識をお持ちということは誓約書についてもご存知ですよね。
Since you all know about this place, that means you know about the pledge, right? By pledge, do you mean the people who were required to become a reliver? I recall Lucas touching on it briefly during his lesson at the orphanage.
はい。その申請を行った人たちがリライバーとして新たな体を手に入れ再出発するのがこの施設です。
Correct. Those who submit the proper paperwork here are able to become a reliver and have a fresh start in a healthy body.
この度は大変お世話になりました。
Thank you very much for your help.
クローン体になるのはこれが初めてですけど、聞いていた以上に快適なんですね。
This is the first time I've used a clone body, but it's much more comfortable than I expected.
死ぬ直前の倦怠感や苦しさが嘘のようでしょ。
I bet you can't even remember the agony you felt before you died. Come to think of it, I saw someone who just turned into a reliver a few days ago. What that also meant was, normal people like us weren't allowed to step foot inside unless we were preparing to become relivers.
今回は特別に僕から皆さんへ関係者として入館許可を出しました。
I've issued a special permit for everyone to enter this facility just the once. Oh my goodness.
ですが当然許可のない研究室やエリアには原則立ち入り禁止。
Of course, you are not allowed to enter routes or areas that are strictly off limits.
シュディのこの衛兵とは違ってここを守る警備兵たちは仕事熱心で乱暴なので。
Unlike the Royal Guard patrolling Chedis, the guards here are very hardworking and can be violent when necessary. Oh, so they even admit that the Royal Guard is doing nothing. They are not working. Even they
痛
organize
い
them.
目に遭いたくなかったらくれぐれもお気をつけを。
So if you don't want to get into trouble, I strongly suggest you be extra careful, てへ
それでも無断で侵入したり悪いことをすると、
If for some strange reason you still find yourself into prohibited areas, yes,
最悪極刑です。
worst case, you will be executed. Hehe.
あはは笑顔で言い切ったけど冗談じゃないよねきっと。
He said that with a smile, but I bet he's that serious.
だろうな。なんといってもこの国立研究所は
Of course he is. We are talking about the National Research Institute after all.
王族が住む城を拡張して作られた正真正銘この国の最高機関だ。
This place is an annex of the royal family's castle, the supreme authority of the country. National Research Institute, a prominent research facility controlled by its director, Science Profis. Science is the director. I thought he was just a worker here, not the director. oh wait. Then, how old is he? Oh, I'm so scared. Only the most talented scientists are invited to work on our Brazil's greatest technology. It is heavily guarded, with access strictly limited to authorized pass holders. The process of manufacturing levels is carried out entirely within this facility. Oh, I'm so scared. How old is Cyan? I look out at the pointed tower spire. That's where the Brazil's royal family lives. But the royal family rarely appear in public and didn't practically participate in governing the country. It sounds like they are dead, you know? That they are dead, but nobody knows. And the power is... And someone else has the power, you know? It's that kind of plot. In fact, I barely ever remember the name of the current king. Come to think of it, I wonder how much the royal family knows about what's happening in the country. They must have commanded the royal guards to collect the bodies. There was also the gag order in effect in Chadis, but they still needed to perform autopsies for order of the death. I can only hope that the royal family will properly investigate the incident. Though not out of faith, I face the castle and pray quietly. The hood led us through the area without informing us of our destination. Perhaps he had grown tired explaining things as he pushed on ahead of the pack.
思ったより城の面影が残ってるな。
This place is still feeling like a castle.
ところどころに浮いてる光で描かれた絵のようなものは何だろ
I wonder what those floating light pictures hanging in the air are.
あれは館内の情報管理システムです。
That's our information control system.
この施設内では書類のほか、最新のシステムを用いて情報の伝達が行われることもあります。
In addition to paperwork, we also have a state-of-the-art system for communicating information of all sorts. I looked closely as he spoke. There were pea-sized devices on the floor below them that seemed to be projecting the image into the air.
わあ、すごい。なんだかあの門を境に別の世界に訪れたみたいです。
Wow, that's amazing! It's as though we step into another world through the gate. Yes, it's so pretty, like magic.
マティスの住むシュリーにはこういった技術は普及してないの
Isn't technology like this used in Chadis too, Mathis?
いえ、全く。自動車と通信機が揃っていれば十分先進的な方です。
No, not at all. Car transmitters are as advanced as we have there.
この国の技術はセルネボルがほぼ独占してるからな。
It's natural that the latest in technology is restricted to Cernebo.
こっちに普及されたところで持て余すだけだろうけどよ。
Even if the technology made its way to us, we wouldn't have the know-how to use it. Yeah, especially you, Adolf! If the resident of Chedi didn't have it, Coin certainly wouldn't know about it. Of course, there were a few facilities the institute supported, such as orphanage, but even then they were few and far between. I only recently saw a transmitter for the first time when I was using it. I said myself I didn't know how to use one before. Yeah.
この程度はまだまだ序の口ですよ。研究室にはもっとすごい技術が溢れ返っていますから。
That's just the tip of the iceberg. We have got lots and lots of advanced tech at the institute.
ちなみにあれはお客様用の館内ナビゲートなので、特に使用者の制限はされてません。
By the way, that projection is a simple navigational tool for guests, so there's no restriction of who can use them.
もしも僕とはぐれて迷子になってしまったら、あのシステムに話しかければ案内してもらえますよ。
Oh, that's quite helpful, because I think that I would get lost in that place if I would be there. If you ever get lost, simply talk to the display and it will offer the help you need. I suppose it's not uncommon for guests who haven't been here before to lose their way. Once I thought of it that way, the scenes felt much more reliable.
た、だ、し。
But
右下に表示される緊急マークだけは絶対に押さないでくださいね。
don't you dare touch the emergency icon display in the bottom right corner.
あれをうっかり押すと防火用の隔壁が降りてきてしばらく閉じ込められちゃいますから。
Oh, so they are going to be sealed off. That's gonna happen. Pressing that will activate the emergency barrier to prevent the spread of fire, completely sealing off the area. Understood. We'll be careful. I shudder to think of what would happen if I accidentally touch it.
それにしてもまさか今ここにいる皆さんの中に一人もリライバーがいないとは。
Now that I think about it, I'm surprised there isn't a single reliever in your group.
通りで全員揃って物珍しそうな顔や新鮮な反応をすると思いました。
I was wondering why everyone looked so surprised by what we had at the facility.
特にそこのお兄さんはパッと見20歳を超えてますよね。
Just based on looks, I believe you are over 20 already.
ああ、
Yeah.
呪いの症状がだいぶ進行してません？バックアップは早めに取っといた方がいいですよ。
Isn't the curse already eating away at you? You really should get yourself back up as soon as possible.
いずれ気が向いたらな。
Yeah, when I feel like it.
逆に君は平均よりずいぶん早い年齢でリライバーになったんだね。
In your case, you became a reliever at a very young age, didn't you? Oh, so he's a reliever.
ああ、
Oh,
やっぱりここまで堂々と文様を出してればわかりますよ
I
ね。
didn't saw that. I'm blind. I mean, I don't know if the surprise show is. Oh, wait, which part is it? It's the test, isn't it? It's the test part. So, and I didn't saw it. I didn't see it. Right, I suppose it's only obvious from the design of my body.
というよりも僕だけじゃなく、ここの研究者はおよそ500人。漏れなく全員がリライバーですけど。
All of them are relievers. We have around 500 scientists and researchers working here. Every one of them relievers.
それじゃあ僕より年下に見えて。
So, just because you look a little younger than me?
はい。こんな可愛い見た目ですが、僕結構なおじいちゃんなんですよ。
Oh my goodness. Wait, I cannot see the mark. I cannot see the tattoo. I mean, which part they show? Which part did they show? Oh my. Yes, I may be cute, but I'm actually an old man inside. Oh, GG.
訳あって15の時にリライバーになりまして、以降ずっとこの姿のままです。
Oh my goodness, 15. I became a reliable when I was 15 for personal reasons. Since then, my appearance hasn't changed.
白衣がなければとても研究者には見えませんよね。
Yeah, you don't. I really don't look like a researcher without my lab coat, do I?
せめて外見だけでも年を取れればちょっとくらい貫禄が出てくるかもですけど。
If I could age in appearance, maybe it would lend me a certain respectability. So a reliable's appearance can never change?
はい。姿はバックアップを取った際の遺伝子の最新情報に固定され、老いることも若返ることもなく、永遠に同じ姿のまま。
Oh, so they cannot grow up. Okay. I think at least there won't be a person who may look too childish. I mean, at least there won't be, I hope so. I think there won't be anyone under 15. So, okay. That's reassuring. That's reassuring because imagine that there are, I mean, even though they don't grow up and get old. Well, no. Wait. I'm still thinking because the issue is that even though you look young, you may still be older than a person that the appearance is an old person but is younger than. Oh my goodness. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should stop thinking about it. Maybe I should stop thinking about it. I just let it go. Yeah. Just let it go. Let it go. Correct. Our reliable fits the age of their death and the time of backup, so they will not age or mature beyond that.
精神年齢も肉体に引きずられ成長しなくなるので、僕のように若い姿のまま研究者になれる人材はごくわずかというか、他には例がありません。
That means their mental age is often limited accordingly. Unfortunately, not many have able to become young researchers like me. What the Hood said was the same as the lessons I learned as a child. The Hood, a young male reliable who works under the PURI director at the institute. The PUT director. Oh my holy moly, I don't know how to read. Mother hasn't changed an appearance in all these years, and neither had her personality. If I recall correctly, he will also refer to himself as old. But I couldn't see any difference between the way he bantered with Adolf and Ives and the way they did with him. Which was why, although we had heard about what it meant to be old from stories of faraway places, we have never witnessed anything like in Darfshire. If not for the stories, it would have been impossible to imagine. The elderly live hidden all around us. Lovers who called themselves old were aged only in their memories, the collection of which would continue to grow indefinitely. The appearance is genetically locked based on the initial backup from when the first became relivers. One said their appearance will never change, even if they died and revived as a reliver again. Well, at least maybe it's a bit reassuring that all of them looked old. I mean, maybe I should let it go. Let it go. We continued our conversation, passing by a number of staff. We made our way deeper into the facility.
到着です。 長々と歩かせちゃってすみません。
And we are here. And sorry for having you walk so far.
セキュリティの関係上、研究者用の個室は割と奥の方に配置されているものですから。
For security reasons, the researcher's private quarter are located deep inside the less frequented part of the facility.
こうしてお客様を招いたり、ご飯を用意しに行くときとか、地味に歩くのが面倒なんですよ。
You do exercise. You do exercise. Hi. More passion. More passion. More passion. More energy. More energy, you know? It's actually quite a chore inviting guests and preparing food and breaks. From the sound of it, the hood also had a room here for himself. He put his hand on the heavy-looking door.
シアンさん、例の方々を呼んできましたよ。
Oh, so they say
かわい
Xian.
いお嬢さんもご一緒です。
Oh, so they say Xian. So maybe I'm going to say Xian instead of Cyan. Xian, your guests are here. One of them is a cute girl. He pushed the door wide open. A lot of trash. I mean, there are a lot of books everywhere. Oh my goodness! I'm going to put the microphone in another way because it is falling. It's falling. Okay, that's good. A lot of books on the floor and everywhere. Oh my god. He is basically living here, isn't it? A wrinkled lab coat lazily hung on a narrow sofa. On the floor were vials filled with liquids for what I assume were experiments. I would be so scared to leave vials with liquid on the floor. You know, if you, for example, wake up from the sofa and just trip on with them, it would be such a mess. I noticed sacks of documents and thick books throughout the room. They were scattered across the floor like toys from a toy box. Yeah. The rest is speechless. A visibly large fluff of dust floated past my eyes and looked around to find my mess. Oh my goodness. The rest needs to clean. I mean, I think that she's seeing this mess and she's thinking now, holy moly, such a mess. I need to clean. I need at least to remove the dust here. How much time they didn't clean this room? No. Oh my goodness. Yeah, exactly. I want to clean this place. My muscle tightened from having to suppress the urge. Oh my goodness. It's so bad. It's so bad. I knew that I was thinking was out of place considering the situation. The majority of things in the room looked like they shouldn't be touched for anything outside or of their specific purposes.
ああ、シアンさんったらまたこんなに散らかして、威厳も肩書きも台無しです。
He looks like a grandpa now. Science. Xian, I can't believe you got the place this dirty again. Where's your sign of pride?
お客さんを呼ぶつもりなら少しは片付けてくださいってあれだけ言ったじゃないですか。
How many times have I told you to clean up a bit before guests arrive? The host was directing his complaints toward the center of the room, despite no one being around. Suddenly, a large heap of towels and lab coats stirred, falling away piece by piece to reveal. Holy moly. Hey, where is he? Why are you there? Oh goodness. Holy moly. Oh. I was about to screenshot this, but I know this is a CG, so I don't have to. But I would screenshot this. I mean, look at him. Just look at him. Where the fuck is he sleeping? I mean, it's not in the. I mean, he's not in the desk. he's not on the desk. At least it's not that. Maybe it's on the floor. I mean, he's on the floor, isn't it? Oh my, holy moly. How old are you? I'm so fucking scared. A strange man. He emerged from the pile of clothes with a grumpy look on his face. How many clothes has he on him? I mean, they are you. Oh my. His clothes hung from hanging and similarly a half hours away. It would make sense that this room was his domain, but despite his disheveled appearance, he didn't look like a lazy person at all.
ダハト、
The heart.
お前は一体何の権利があって俺の貴重な仮眠の邪魔をする。
Oh. I won't deny that I would react the same because when people wake me up, I also get very angry. Like, why are you interrupting my sleep? Why the fuck? Let me sleep for fucking God's sake. I'm the same. What right do you have to interrupt my precious sleep?
俺が約16日間寝ていないことを知っての妨害か。
What?
ああ、そうか。嫌がらせだな。
Man? How the fuck you... I mean, how the fuck you keep awake for 16 days? I mean, me just with 2 days being awake and I just slept 2 hours in 2 days and was already so fucking tired and I wanted to die. I mean, you may be a workaholic, but please, you're a reliable. You can take your time, isn't it? You can take your time. And you're the director, and you basically created this technology, so maybe you don't have to pay for it. I mean, you have privilege. Please go to fucking sleep. Please go to fucking sleep. Oh my goodness, I can't stand. I mean, I know that I'm the person. I know the feeling that you don't go to sleep because you think you need to do a lot of things and be productive and so on. And that's the reason why sometimes I go to sleep late. But you know, you have to sleep someday. But not like 2 weeks and a half later. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You recall that I have not slept for 16 days. Oh, I see. This is sabotage. He glared at the hood with exulted eyes.
よし。ならば今すぐ記憶と遺伝子のバックアップを取って心置きなく死んでこい。
So funny but also so serious. Oh goodness, I love this man already. Such a chaotic and messy man. But you know what they say? He's a stupid man. And that's what I like to. Alright, go and arrange for your backup now so that I can kill you.
現在133人の予約待ちだが、俺自らお前を優先的にリライバーにしてやろう。
That's corruption. I mean, it's like the sanitary system and the hospital and so on. You have to wait for so long, and yet there are people who are ahead. And in this time, I mean, there are people who may go ahead because it's urgent. But this time, no. So, corruption. There are 113 people on the waitlist, but I'll make sure you are revived first.
ただし、
But
腕が4本以上生えている人間もどきとしてな。 どうだ研究の効率が上がるんじゃないか
I'm laughing so hard with his humor and the way that he's seriously saying that with that face and that voice. I love him. I love him. You're going to come back as a human with 4 arms. What say you? Perhaps that you make you more efficient in your work.
だったらまず自分で試してください。というか妨害って。
Then you should try it yourself first. And speak of sabotage.
シアンさんが彼らを呼んでこいって僕に言ったんじゃないですか。覚えてないんです。
May I remind you that you are the one who told me to bring them here, how do you say? Xian, don't you remember?
ああ、そうか。そうだったな。
Oh, yes, that's correct.
クルーンをここに呼んでこいと。
I recall telling you earlier this morning
俺は確かに早朝お前へ告げた。
to bring Karun here.
16日程度の徹夜でここまで記憶が混濁するとは。
Holy moly, please go to fucking sleep. I underestimated the effects of sleep deprivation on short-term memory.
そろそろこの肉体と脳も変え時だな。
Don't do it easily! I should replace my body and brain soon. The man cracked his knuckle and stretched as he slowly rose to his feet.
ここに外部からの客が訪れるのは数年ぶりだな。
So handsome. It has been a few years since I had guests from outside the facility.
だがもてなしは期待するなよ。俺は研究以外に興味がない男だから。
Why are you calling us then? Don't expect to be entertained. I have no interest apart from my research. He massaged his neck, which was covered in a flower design, looking at us with his beautiful multicolored eyes. He still hadn't introduced himself, but everyone in the country old enough to speak knew who he was.
みっともないところを見せちゃってすみません。でもこの見るからにだらしない人が。
I'm sorry you had to see something so shameful, despite his lovely appearance.
皆さんをお呼びしたこの研究所の所長シアン・ブロフィワーズ。
He's the director of the institute, Xian Profiles, who requested your presence.
最古のリライバーにしてその技術を生み出した。
He's the creator of reliable technology and the oldest reliable in existence. How old are you? How old are you? How old are you? Oh.
この国の救世主たる天才科学者です。
A genius scientist and our savior. How old are you? I'm so fucking scared. The host brought in some foldable chairs from another room for us to use. Handsome. I cannot stop watching him. Sorry. We were unable to open our mouths or move in front of the man who was sitting idly on the sofa in front of us. At least offer the sofa for us, you know? We are the guests.
皆さん面白いぐらいに緊張してますね。
I can tell you guys are pretty nervous.
するに決まってんだろ。
Did you expect anything different?
だよね。
Well said. I can't stop my hands from shaking. But this is crying. Adolf, Ives, and I whispered to each other. None of us dared to say a thing, given the possibility in our minds that we might be executed for any rudeness. She improvised. director of the National Research Institute. 60 years ago. How old are you? So he's older than 60 years. Oh, Molly! He developed and established reliable technology to save the people living here. He was not only the father of reliable technology, but also a talented scientist and the savior of the country. Oh! Oh! Goodness! Can we see more? You cannot leave this here and don't expect to see something else, something more. You know, we are going to continue. We are going to continue. His father and grandfather had also worked to find a way to extend the people's lifespan. They researched a system that would allow the creation of clones and the transfer of memory and personalities. Their work was considered far-fetched by other scientists and readily dismissed. After his father's death, Xian took over and managed to achieve concrete results.
Sora.
There you go. Ah, there you go.
この通り、23の寿命を乗り越えてみせたが。
See, I was able to live past my 23rd year. In a matter of months, he transformed his father's theories into reality. He experimented on his own body and became the first and oldest reliable to prove that he could overcome their curse. With his brain and the reliable technology he created, he became the people's only lifeline to escape death. His accomplishment earned him the trust of the royal family and the rest of the officials. In fact, the facility was pretty much reality just for him and his continued research. The Virche royal family were known to look down on the common people and live without any regard of their well-being. He was the only one they would never cross, bending over backwards with a high will. I wasn't surprised. After all, even if they were the royal family, he could simply withhold his ability to regard them as reliables. That would mean that no one would be able to escape the curse of death. In other words, he's the true ruler of soft power governing this country. Yeah, Xian provides a talented scientist and the oldest reliable who developed reliable technology 60 years ago. He's the director of the institute and the de facto ruler of the country. So, he at least has 83 years? 83 years? Even though you cannot die, maybe you have life a lot, isn't it? I mean, even for a human, that's a lot. Oh, old man. Oh. Oh my. Sorry, I cannot stop coughing. I think that I may be catching a cold. This was the same man we read about in our history books growing up. It was only natural that we would be tense in front of such a legendary figure. As an adult, we're cautiously looking at the person in front of us. What wants from us? What does he want from us? Mathis was visibly shaking, afraid to somehow get on his wrong side. Yeah, Mathis, as long as you are not like in the room quarters talking about Something you shouldn't? Maybe you are okay. Monsieur Bourfais observed our reactions one by one, then he slowly crossed his legs.
さて、お前たちがそれぞれクルーンと自警団の代表者だったな。
Now then, you are the representatives of Kurung at the courts, correct?
はい。
Yes.
ああ。
Yeah.
で、そっちの白いのは
And the pale over there? And the pale one over there?
マティス・クロードです。
My name is Mathis Claude.
前に研究所に多額の出資をしてらしたクロード家の末っ子さんらしいです。
He's the heir of the Clock family that was funded a great deal of our research.
例の事件に関わってると聞いたので一緒に連れてきちゃいました。
I brought him along since I heard he was involved in the incident.
クロード。ああ、あの本の虫の血筋か。
Claude. Ah, you mean the bloodline of bookworms.
しかし、マティス、あの家にそんなのいたか。
Still, Mathis, was it? I wasn't aware that you existed. Oh man! What a word to say!
いたからいるんじゃないですか。
Oh, you can see her now in the flesh.
お恥ずかしい話なんですが、今まで僕ほとんど屋敷から出ることがなかったので。
I'm ashamed to admit it, but until recently, I rarely ever left the estate.
社交界の場にも出席したことがなく、僕の存在を知らなくても仕方ないかと。
I didn't attend many events or parties, and so I am not surprised that some are unaware of my existence.
いやいや、恥ずかしくなんかないですよ。むしろいたかなんてこっちの方が失礼しました。
Come on, there's nothing to be ashamed of. If anything, one of us should be ashamed for saying such a rude thing.
シアンさん、いい加減重要な支援者の詳細くらい覚えてくださいよ。
CM, please remember our most important clients and supporters.
来客も王族とのやり取りも基本的にはいつも副所長の僕が対応してるじゃないですか。
That who doesn't want to be the sunbots. But I know the feeling. I may be the deputy director, but I really don't want to be your shield for handling all correspondence with outsiders.
断る。連中の名前を記憶したところで俺の研究にはかけらも役立たん。
Power abuse. Denied. Remembering people's name will not help me with my research. Deputy director, so Dahut is a high-ranking officer. His youthful looks were still deceiving me, despite my knowing that he was much older.
それでこっちの娘は
And there's this girl. Our eyes suddenly met. Monsieur Bourfais stared for a second and looked away uninterestedly.
それじゃあ僕はお客さん用のお茶とお菓子を用意してきますね。
Now then, let me go get some tea and snacks for our guests.
あとはお若い皆さんとお若くないシアンさんでどうぞごゆっくり。
I will leave the rest to the young ones and our not so young one, eh? The hood, our only source of brightness, left the room. Oh no! Upon the sound of the door closing, Monsieur Bourfais began to speak.
クルーンと自警団の長たち、
Leaders of Kurung and the corps.
今回使いを出してまでお前たちを呼び出したのはとある依頼を申し込むため。
Oh, the reason I summoned you here was to place a work order for a task requiring special attention.
俺は回りくどいのが嫌いだ。率直に告げさせてもらおう。
I don't like beating around the bush, so let me put it frankly. Monsieur Profiles grabbed a wrinkled newspaper and tossed it at our feet. At first glance, it was clear that it was the newspaper from a few days ago. The headline stated that I was the likely culprit of the mass murder in the alley. The reason he was showing us was
クーネの墓地に埋葬されたという大量死事件の死体。
the bodies from that incident are currently buried at the graveyard in Coen.
それをお前たちの手で掘り起こし、俺へと提供しろ。
Well, somehow I knew this would happen. I mean, they have bodies to investigate and search for the mass murderer, and they are so blasphemous, so immoral. But who cares? He doesn't. He doesn't care. And we had the dirty job. Why? Oh my goodness. I want you to dig up the bodies and bring them here. Oh. An uncertain chill replaced the tension we felt a few moments ago. Oh, does he know about the bodies that were buried by the hospital? Oh wait. Oh wait. Oh! Oh, wait. Oh, no, okay, I misunderstood it. They are not going to investigate it. They are going to just keep all the bodies in the same place because the hospital buried the bodies without permission because the family wanted to do so. Just to rest them in peace, but they want to rest in peace, it seems. No, worse than that. He wants us to dig up their graves and bring here the bodies. But why? Oh, they are going to keep their bodies from the... A look on with deadly calm, continuing in the flat tone.
下手に混同されても困るな。念のために詳細を付け加えておこう。
I suppose I should explain further since I don't want assumption to be made.
俺はブロートやらはどうでもいい。
Uh-oh. I have no interest whatsoever in this bureau character.
必要なのはあくまで自らの胸をかきむしって死んだ変死体の方だ。
All I want are the bodies of those who were suspected to back crawl away at their own chests.
病院での検視結果まで把握してるのか。
Also, he only wants the mutilated bodies, not the murder bodies. So he knows about the autopsy results.
俺には俺なりの情報網があってな。
I have my connections. Speechless. Hearing a response to his numbling, Adol's expression filled with alarm. He has good ears, or he already knew beforehand what Adolf was going to say. Monsieur Brofly's response was instant.
依頼の内容は分かりました。
We understand your work order.
ですが、その理由は何のためにあなたはあの遺体を必要としているんです？
But may I ask why? Is there a particular reason that you require those bodies?
暇つぶしだ。
To kill time. Okay? Time froze around us.
暇つぶし
To kill time?
知っての通り、俺の専門は
I don't need to explain that.
死の呪いに耐えうる優れたクローン体を効率よく作成するリライバー技術の研究だ。
My research involves the use of reliable technology to create clones for after death.
だが気分転換に違うテーマを追い求めることもある。
But sometimes I work on other ideas for a change of pace. It seemed to be just as he said.
まあ要するに 俺なりに変死の原因を死体をばらして調べてみたい。
Well, in short, I want to perform my own autopsies and determine the cause of death myself. Well, such a man with no morals! Perform his own autopsies? So he wanted us to as a grave robber just to get bodies for him to dissect? That's how it sounded to me. We were all unable to say anything in response to his work order, which showed a blatant lack of respect to the deceased. That said, considering his position in society, we could hardly voice our disapproval.
それは自警団の俺も含めての依頼、いや命令か？
Just to confirm, is this an official order to the corpse?
いいや、あくまでクルーンへの依頼だ。お前には契約を交わす際の立ち会い人になってもらおうと思ってな。
No, it is a work order for Kurun. I simply needed you to be here to bear witness to the signing of our contract.
いざ依頼を実行する際、こいつを墓荒らしと誤解して拘束されては笑い話にもならん。
I would not want your group to inadvertently assume he's robbing graves when he's fulfilling a work order from me. Despite Monsieur Bourfay's kindly manner, I could tell he was holding back a chuckle, perhaps imagining the misunderstanding.
俺が依頼を引き受けることを前提にしているんですね。
You say that as though we have agreed to this work order.
引き受けなかった場合に困るのはお前たちの方だからな。
If you don't, you will be the ones with a problem. え？
それはどういう意味ですか？
What do you mean by that? Adolphe and Ives frowned immediately, seeming to know what was being implied. Monsieur Bourfay continued.
そこの小さいの二人、依頼内容の是非は一度置いて状況を整理してみろ。
You two over there, I want you to put your common sense aside for a moment and think about it.
お前たちが今解決に向けて優先している事件はどっちだ？
Of the issues you are trying to resolve, which is of higher priority?
それはもちろんブローの方。
Well, of course, going after Bureau and... That's right. We have been putting aside the other unknown deaths. We only knew the autopsy results of the suicides because Lucas asked Dr. Capuchin to check them. And that was because they were admitted to the hospital with injuries from Bureau.
そして俺たちにはこれ以上変死について調べる術がない。
We don't have any way of investigating the other deaths at present.
遺体を持っていったこの衛兵たちが原因を突き止められなければ迷宮入りして終わりだね。
We are at a standstill if the Royal Guard can't or won't investigate the bodies they took.
正直自警団からすれば渡りに船の提案、いや協力の申し入れだ。
Oh, okay. Now I understand, but we still have the dirty work. I mean, we have to be unrespectful to the deceased, you know. To be honest, your work order, no, your support is what we in the court need.
だろ？俺は話が早くて優秀な人材は嫌いじゃない。
Indeed, I like people who are quick to understand things.
だからといって快くうなずくのは難しいですね。
I can say I work hardly in favor of setting this work order.
快くでなければうなずけるということか。
Which means you will accept it, even if you are not work hardly in favor of it. Yeah, we still have to take the bodies, take the... I mean, we have to unbury the graves, take the bodies, being respectful with the deceased, and bring them here so that you can decide and we can continue with the investigation. I mean, even if it's because you want to kill time and it's helpful for us, it's like it feels so wrong. He wanted to refuse as founder of Kurung, but he couldn't as a member of the corps. Seeing eyes contemplating his predicament, Mr. Bruffice let out a wide grin. What ended up breaking the long silence was...
シアン様。僕から少しだけ。
Excuse me, Lord Bruffice? If I may...
依頼を受ける上での詳細な内容をお聞きしてもいいでしょうか。
Would it be possible for us to hear more details in relation to the proposed order? Matthew's hand trembled as he spoke.
ほう。
Oh. Mr. Bruffice's eyes narrowed at the unexpected interjection. Matthews glanced at us quickly, as if asking us to let him handle the situation.
構わんが様付けはやめろ。シアンでいい。
I don't mind explaining, but do away with the Lord. Just call me Shian.
あのふぬけ王族どもからご機嫌取りにそう呼ばれているんでな。正直うんざりしている。
I'm sick of hearing that title from those royal fools trying to get on my good side. Hey, ESP! I heard that you are also having a fantastic day, or a fantastic night, or a fantastic afternoon. Oh my goodness. Sorry. Maybe I think I'm going to have a cold barrier in the following days, but I think I'm still okay. I mean, today I think I'm coughing a lot, but because in the center of Spain was quite cold, and here in the south we don't. I mean, we are still walking in short sleeves. So being in the center of Spain was like so freaking cold. And maybe it was because of that, but I'm still okay. I'm still okay. Oh my goodness.
はい。では、シアンさんにお聞きします。
Yeah. I will say warm. For example, today I have slept with this kind of pillow, electric pillows that there's water inside, and I had to explain it. You can put I don't know how to explain it, but these are this kind of electric pillows that there's water inside, and you can get hot water inside the pillow, so the pillow is hot, and you get warm. And usually on fall and winter I sleep with that because it's so warm. Yeah, that's kind of pillow. I don't remember how much it did it cost, but it's quite helpful. Yeah, because it's not only because to use when I'm cold. For example, there are some times that, for example, my back is in pain. Sometimes I just put that electric pillow there with the hot water inside, and then it helps me. I don't know how to explain better, but it's very helpful, and especially not to get to keep warm and so on. But yeah, I think I'm still okay. I think that I'm still okay. I mean, and it's just that maybe my throat hurts a bit, but nothing too serious. Nothing too serious.
遺体を引き渡した場合の解剖に伴う損傷率、それから遺族への返却の有無は。
Oh, the human question, the morality of this issue. How much of the body will dissect it for your investigation? Also, will the bodies be returned to their families? Oh, maybe he's so concerned about this topic because, yeah, his brother was killed. So,
100% となしだ。
100% and no. He replied without hesitation.
ということは、胸以外の場所も徹底的に解剖するんですね。それこそ元が人だったと思えないぐらいに。
Holy moly, a full dissection. A full dissection. Which means you will be dissecting them entirely, not only their chest, or rather, reducing the bodies to lumps of flesh.
失血死の原因自体は自殺だとほぼ確定しているのに、それはなぜですか？
Why perform further autopsy when the cause of death was already determined?
俺は奴らがそんな強行に走った理由と過程に興味がある。
I'm interested in what motivated the suicides and how they were made possible.
脳の異常から来る突発性の行動か、はたまたそれを引き起こす感染型の病か、気を狂わせる薬でも一斉に煽ったか。
Perhaps from some irregularity in the brain, perhaps triggered by some disease, drugs may have led to their insanity.
いずれにせよ前例のないレアケースだ。元の姿のまま返してやれる保証はほぼない。
In any case, what happened was very rare. I cannot promise to return the bodies in their original form. Mathis brushed his chest with his frail hand.
どうしてたった数体の遺体にそこまで。
Why? Why would you do that to the bodies? It was clear that what the bodies had in store for there could be described as nothing less than carnage. Still, it didn't seem to bother Xian. Instead,
別に構わんだろう。体なんぞ所詮は脳と心臓を保管するための入れ物だ。
does it matter? A body is merely a vessel that houses a brain and a heart.
その中身が失われればただの残骸。要はリライバー化に伴い廃棄される。
Without
期限切れのクローン体と同じ。
Without those organs functioning, bodies are simply carcass no different from the spare clone bodies for relivers.
それに変死の原因が病や薬の類だった場合、国家としても放置できん。その死体たちの解剖結果が
Furthermore, if drugs or disease were involved, it becomes a national matter. Performing thorough autopsy is critical.
また起きるかもしれない同様の現象。変死を防ぐための礎になるかもしれない。違うか？
The knowledge may lay the foundation in preventing a similar phenomenon from occurring again, don't you agree? Cheyenne had offered oral reason apart from his defying his own curiosity. As we were being led back to the topic at hand, Mathis must have realized there was no use in further arguing against it. What Xian was saying did make sense, but
イさんは何も殺されるような悪いことなんてしていなかった。
My brother, he didn't deserve to lie like that.
むしろ両親から嫌われていた僕をいつも守ってくれていた。
He always protected me from my parents who hate me.
世界中の誰よりも優しい人だったのに。
He was the kindest soul in the whole world.
それをあいつはまるでおもちゃのように。
But that monster treated him like he was nothing. I recall those heartbreaking words following the loss of his brother. I had also experienced similar tragedies in the short time I had been alive. The memories of death that could never be undone flooded into my mind. That throbbing pain seemed to be pushing me toward action. Within moments, I came a decision on how to respond to Cyan. Oh, time to choose, time to choose, time to choose. We are going to, according to the guide, disagree. That's wrong. I decided to disagree with what he said.
何
What? The room froze over in silence.
セレス
Teres?
お前、いきなり何を
Hey, what are you? Xian raised his hand to stop them from speaking.
娘、今お前は否定を向けたのか
Girl, you dare refute what I've said?
60年以上常に最善の正解を出し続けてきた。
For 60 years, I have arrived at the most accurate conclusions.
この俺に向かって
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And you are telling me I'm wrong? Uh-oh. It was the pressure that caused me to speak. But I couldn't take back what I said now. I needed to continue, even if I had to for myself. I mustered the strength to voice my thoughts. What you are asking is for us to unearth the graves of victims who died in a horrible death, taking them away from their families and making them suffer even more, which is why I disagree with you. Isn't there some other method that can be employed? At that, the air around him changed a little.
この国で死者の尊厳を説くのか珍しい娘だな。
You are a strange one, preaching to me about the sanctity of death.
いや、お前だけじゃないな。本来はリライバーしかいないはずのこの施設で。
No, not just you. There are only relievers living and working in the institute bed.
命のあり方について詰め寄る本物の人間が俺の目の前に揃って並んでいる。
In front of me now is a group of humans telling me what life is supposed to be. Yeah!
まるで俺の方が異端の存在のようじゃないか。なかなか新鮮な状況だ。
You are making it sound as though I'm the heretic in the room. It's refreshing to be honest.
リライバー技術を開発したばかりの頃を思い出す。だが、
This reminds me of when I first began my research into reliever technology. But
死者の尊厳、それをよりにもよってお前が語り思うのか
of all people, you are the one trying to honor those who have died.
今まで山のような死体を周囲に作り上げてきた死神の娘が
Those who has built up a mountain of course around her. Death herself. Oh, so he knows.
お前
You?
彼女のことを知っていた上で今まで触れずにいたんですか
You have known all along who she is, but you didn't bring it up until now?
こいつの正体など目的には一切関係なかったからな。
Her identity had nothing to do with my objective.
この国はこいつの容姿や名前の情報はほぼ渡っていなかったはずだぞ。
But the details on her name and appearance shouldn't have made to this district.
それはこの娘自身が誰よりも知っているだろう。
She knows the reason better than anyone else. Oh, no! Wait! 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 So, the person who the person who is receiving mother's letters is him? Mother? You are the spy? Mama, I trust you. Let me trust you at least a bit more. But mom? Mommy? Sister? Nan? Xian pulled a single letter out from between a stack of books. The letter! So the letter I've been delivering for mother all this time were for you?
ああ、あの女とはあいつが生身の頃に知り合って以来、ちょっとした腐れ縁で。
So Xian and mother know each other. Xian and mother know each other. They are buddies. They are acquaintance. They are. Oh my goodness! I like this kind of lore. I like this kind of lore. Ah. Yes, I've known her since he was still human. I suppose you can call us friends.
定期的にクーネとセルネボルの情勢を報告し合っていた。
We have exchanged information regarding occurrences in Koei and Cernable.
さすがにお前の存在自体は書いていなかったが。
Of course, she hasn't written a word about your existence, but...
あの女が死神と呼ばれる金髪の娘を引き取ったという噂自体は聞いていたんでな。
I do recall hearing a rumor that she took in a blonde girl who was thought of by many as dead.
手紙を届けに来るお前を窓から一度見かけた時点でそうだと気づいていたよ。
It only took one look from my window when you came to deliver a letter to know that you were that girl.
さもこの世で自分が一番不幸ですとでも言いたそうな被害者ぶった陰鬱な印象が遠目からでもよーく残った。
Oh my goodness! Such... Oh... What's the best word to describe this? Holy moly, such a thing. This is such a thing. After all, I could see the miserable look on your face from afar, as though you were the most unfortunate person in the world. As unflattering as it was, I was impressed by how he was able to describe me so accurately. I always wonder who mother knew at the institute bed. I never expected that person to be the very person in front of me, and the most important thing, the director and savior from the island, you know? So the reason I was allowed in here was...
単なる興味だ。あの女が引き取ったからには死神の異名にも意味があると思ったんだが。
Sure curiosity. Here that she has taken in so long as they naturally caught my attention, but...
いざ顔を見れば期待外れだ。何の変哲もない暗くておとなしいだけの小娘じゃないか。
Looking up close? I'm disappointed. You are just an ordinary, quiet, sad-looking girl. You asshole! Xian then changed the subject as if he had lost interest.
俺も忙しい身でな。これ以上無駄に時間を消費したくない。考慮の猶予も十分与えた。
I'm a busy man, so I don't want to waste any more of my precious time. I've given you more than enough time to consider it.
この依頼を引き受けるか引き受けないか。
So, will you accept my word order or not?
そろそろ返事を聞かせてもらおうか。クルーン。
What's your reply, Kurun? His question echoed through the room. Eyes looked straight into the eyes of the man who ruled over all of our lives. He took a breath.
そうですね。 今までのやりとりから俺なりに考えをまとめてみましたが、
Let me see. I've gathered my thoughts about the matter based on our conversation so far.
俺はシアンさんの主張は正論だと思います。今後の治安のことを考えるなら、俺はあなたの依頼を引き受けるべきだ。
You should, but you won't, isn't it? I believe what you're saying is correct. Considering that police safety is at risk, I should have set your work order. Ives? It sounded like he was saying he agreed with digging up the graves. I look at Xian, but for some reason, he didn't look happy to hear Ives' response. Adolphe, who was usually be the first to voice his thought about Ives' decision, was also looking on in silence. Yeah, I think Xian already knows the answer just by the beginning, because he already lived for 84 years. So he already knows the pattern. He already knows how it works. He already knows the answer and how they are going to respond. And we are gonna say no, isn't it?
そう。正論だからこそ。
Yes, you are correct, so... His mouth widened into a grin. Feeling like himself again, he smiled at Xian with a friend, like a friend would.
堂々としるべき手続きと説明をした上で、俺たちではなく遺族と交渉し、遺体を墓から引き取ればいい話では？
Oh! Wait! I didn't expect this. I mean, I really thought that if he would say no, but he said basically yes, but just taking a bone around. You know, just make the process slower to explain it to the families and so on. All that needs to be done is explain this to the families and take official measures to retrieve the bodies from the graves.
あなたの立場なら難しいことじゃないし、打診さえすれば国の近衛兵だって動いてくれるはず。
Oh wait, so okay, so he's basically saying yes, but also no. You have to do your work, bitch. You have the power to do that quite easily. I'm sure the Royal Guard will carry out your order without question.
なぜあえて俺たちを雇い、墓を荒らしてまで回収することにこだわるんです？
So I have to ask why you insist on hiring us to rob the graves ourselves. Oh. He was right. The process he laid out should have been obvious from the start, but we didn't think of it due to the pressure of Xian's position. Hearing Ives respond, Xian put his hand to his forehead and let out a sigh.
挑発にも乗らない。独善に駆られない。大を優先する英雄願望もない。
You do not respond to provocations. You are not driven by self-righteousness. You do not seek glory as a hero of the masses.
評判通りの綺麗事が好きなだけのお人よしなら、御しやすいと思ったんだが。
I thought I could control you easily if you were as gullible as soft-hearted as everyone says.
どうも想像していた善人像とはだいぶ違うな。少々厄介だが、有能そうだ。
You are definitely not the good person I was expecting you to be. If anything, you are clever, and that's a nuisance for me. To me.
やはり人づての情報など当てにはなら。
I knew I couldn't trust what others said about. Suddenly?
たった今戻りました。遅くなってごめんなさい。お茶とお菓子を用意しましたよ。
I'm back! Sorry for taking so long. I brought you some tea and snacks.
研究員の皆さんがあれもこれもと分けてくれました。持つべきは可愛がってくれる同僚ですよね。
Our staff shared all sorts of tasty goodies with us. I knew it was worth keeping an eye out for my adorable colleagues.
あ、それとクッキーも焼いてみたんですよ。紅茶味なんだけど、口に合えばいいな。
How much time did you have to bake cookies? How much time? I mean. Holy moly. Oh, I also baked some cookies. I hope they go well with the tea. The hood wheeled a car full of tea and a snack into the room.
ダハト
The hood. Xian sounded irritated, perhaps sensing that the tension here had completely vanished. Maybe the hood was ignoring it, or perhaps he didn't notice. The hood was humming happily as he poured tea for everyone.
セレスさんは女の子ですからやっぱり甘いものがお好きですよね。
Let me see. Are you the type of girl that likes sweets, Ceres?
というわけでこちらのクッキーをお隣のマティスさんと一緒にどうぞ。
Please enjoy these cookies with your friendly neighbor, Mathis.
どうも。
Thank you. Thank you very much.
でアドルフさんとヒューゴさんは
Now then, Adolf and Hugo.
男性のお菓子の好みって判断が難しいのでかなり悩んだんですけど。
Hugo? Wait, why Hugo? Wait, I'm going to voice it because I think it's quite. I think it's a mistake.
でアドルフさんとヒューゴさんは
Why Hugo is mentioned here? I mean, Hugo is not here in this scene. Now I'm confused. Maybe it's just the the type of boy or something like that. But I don't know why. Then it's hard to guess what kind of sweet boy like, so I had to think really hard.
ここは甘さ控えめのチョコレートが無難じゃないかなって。苦手だったらすみません。
I came to a decision that something popular like chocolate would be perfect. Sorry if I got it wrong.
特に問題ない。
Those will do.
俺もアドルフも美味しくいただけるよ。気を使ってくれてありが。
Adolf and I both like chocolate, so that's worked great. Thank you for being so. They both looked confused as they received their tea and chocolates. Sensing that something wasn't quite right, Mathis and I thought about it too. The answer was obvious. The hood. I think you're mistaken. Oh wait, so he's mistaking ice for Hugh? Yeah, maybe. It's not a mistake from the game, but a mistake from himself. His name isn't Hugo. It's Ives.
え
Huh?
は
Huh? Wait, even she and Dace didn't know he was Ives? He thought he was Hugo? Suddenly, Xian's whole posture slumped a bit.
イブ
Ives?
お前は今イブと呼ばれたかヒューゴではなく
Did she say Ives just now? You're not Hugo?
はい、そうですけど、ヒューゴって、え？
That's correct. Were you expecting Hugo?
そういやお前、ダーハトが迎えに来てからクルーンとしか呼ばれてなかったな。
Come to think of it, ever since the Hood came for you, he's only called you Kurun.
いきなり本題に入ったので自己紹介もしませんでした、
such a misunderstanding. And we dove right into the subject, so we didn't have a chance to introduce ourselves. Wait, so they had your name mistaken from the very beginning? It does matter. I mean, he is still part of Kurun, you know. I think he's even the founder from Kurun. It seems like that was the case from Xian's curly calm expression directed toward the hood.
ダハト
The hood.
俺が調査を命じた時クルーンの長の名前はヒューゴだと お前が報告したのを覚えているが。
You reported to me that the leader of Kurun was Hugo. Do you remember this, don't you?
はい。言いましたね。
Yes, I think.
違うんです。シュディ出身のお金持ちの人がいるって聞いたから、てっきりそちらが店主さんか。
Oh, I feel so sorry for you. Was I wrong? I heard they had a rich person from Chedis there, so I thought he was the owner.
なるほど。こっちでは一度も仕事したことないし、それなら勘違いしても仕方ないかな。
Oh, I look so sad. I see now. I'm not surprised you were mistaken since we haven't worked in this district before.
ヒューゴは確かにクルーンの相棒だけど、一応店主は俺だよ。
Hugo is my work partner and Kurun, but well, I'm the owner.
ほら、自動車に乗る前、別行動のために別れた彼がヒューゴで。
Do you remember just before we got in the car? The person who left was Hugo. The hood gave a start when Xian pinched his brows and let out a deep sigh.
向こう40年。減給な。
A 40-year pay cut for you. 40-year pay cut? Xian, please, Xian, you know, please, you don't dare to play with money on payment. In this case, please, don't dare you not to pay it for it to your workers, okay?
なんですその理不尽な人事査定。ちょっと間違えちゃっただけじゃないですか。
Hey, your evaluation of it is so unfair. I just make one tiny mistake, you know?
そのちょっとがどれだけ重要な意味を持つか、お前にはわからんだろうな。
That tiny mistake is more significant than you could comprehend, but you wouldn't understand.
せめて全員の名前まで告げていれば、俺も聞き逃さなかったというの。
You didn't let me! ¡Oli! ¿Qué tal? Ay, Dios mío, aquí estamos con el Virche. Ay, aunque creo que no voy a durar mucho, en plan... A las 4 tengo que cortar, más o menos, así que seguramente vaya a hacer esta escena y ya tenga que ir cortando. Pero vamos, voy a continuar por la noche. Yeah, I'm going to continue playing until 4 o'clock. I mean, just 15 minutes. Maybe when I'm going to finish this scene. But don't worry, we are going to continue the game at night. Okay, this may... Vale, el juego como tal... estamos en una parte avanzada ya del gameplay. En plan, esta es la parte 5. Capítulo 4. Pero básicamente, pues... va de una chica que intenta descubrir los misterios de un mundo, de una isla, de un universo en el cual la gente muere a los 23, vive solo hasta los 23 años y cuando llegan a los 23 años, incluso antes, ya mueren. Entonces viven en un mundo, en una isla en la cual para seguir viviendo más de los 23 años, pues crean clones y hacen una copia de seguridad, por así decirlo, de sus recuerdos para trasplantarlos al siguiente cuerpo y así tal y cual. Pero con ella, a ella la consideran la muerte porque la gente muere antes de llegar a los 23 años. Entonces están intentando ver por qué pasa esto. Y vamos, eso es muy resumido, ¿vale? Pero eso, tiene como muchos trigger warnings y demás. Entonces tengo ahí fijado el mensaje para que por favor la gente lo lea, y si hay alguna de las cosas ahí mencionadas que no le gusta a la gente, por favor que no vea esto. Vamos, es la primera vez que lo juego Y todavía estamos en la primera ruta, la ruta común. En plan, no es ni siquiera llegada a ruta de personaje, pero va de eso, ¿vale? Voy a seguir un poquito más, creo que hasta que termine la escena y ya voy cortando. Xian cleared his tongue in frustration, saying that things were different now. I feel like the atmosphere in here changed as soon as they heard your name.
俺の名前が何か間違えられたことについては特に気にしていませんけど。
Yeah, so may I ask why? I mean, I'm not upset over my name being mistaken or anything. I asked Xian in an easy tone, but he didn't get a clear reply.
イブ、そしてその仮面。
Ives, that mask.
そうか。お前が
I see. So you are. Xian's eyes narrowed. You stare at Ives' face for a moment as if recollecting the past.
前言撤回だ。墓は荒らさなくていい。
Wait?
死体もいらん。
What? Why? Just suddenly. So, all of this was for nothing? Oh my goodness, how to waste time. Yeah, it's very interesting, and the music and especially the art is so fucking gorgeous, but they say that this game is so painful. It's so freaking painful. I take back what I said. I don't want about this anymore.
強制もせん。この場は俺が折れてやろう。
I won't force anything. You can just leave. And with that, the negotiation ended.
急にどうしたんですか
？What just happened? Yeah, what just happened? I don't know. Just by mentioning your name and just by looking at you, he said, no more negotiation. It doesn't mind. It doesn't mind. I was surprised at the sudden turn of events.
まあなんだ。借りは返す主義で。それと。
Oh, so Xian is like indebted to Ives, but he doesn't know, or something like that. Maybe it happened something in the past. I don't know. I don't fucking know. How can I say this? I always repay what's due, and Xian loosened up a bit, using his thumb to gestures to some food left on the desk.
俺の主食はパンだからな。
I usually just eat bread.
ますますよくわからないんですけど。
Indeed. You are losing me. I don't understand why the bread. Why the bread mentioned?
イブ、どうしてお前の名前が出た途端、こいつの態度が変わったんだ。
I don't fucking know what Xiang is thinking. I don't fucking know. Ives, why do you think his attitude changed the moment your name came up?
もしかしてクルーンさん独自の情報網でこの方の弱みを何かしら握っているんですか？
Could it be that you have obtained information through Korun's network to use against him?
わからないし握ってないかな。正直俺が一番混乱してる。
I'm not sure. I don't have anything to use against him. I'm honestly pardon myself. But from the looks of things, I doubt Xian would explain why.
気になるけど、撤回を撤回されても困るから、あまり追求はしないでおこうか。
I am curious, but it's better that we leave the topic alone so that he doesn't change his mind again.
残る問題は検視の件だけど。
What we need to focus on is the autopsy. As we whisper among ourselves.
僕の給料。
Yeah, that's so fucking
今月
sad.
欲しい本がいっぱいあったのに。
I mean, if they were to say to me that they won't pay me for the following 40 years, I would resign from that job. Oh my. my pay. I had so many books I wanted to buy this month too. The host managed to reduce his 40-year pay cut to 2 months and was now pouring more tea for us with tears in his eye. Okay! It's better than 40 years, but it's still 2 months that we are not going to be paid. I reached out to help him, and as I couldn't help but feel sorry about his situation. After seeing the tea distributed to everyone in the room, Xian spoke in a tone far different from when we first walked in.
正直死体の件でここまで揉めるつもりはなかった。
I didn't intend on pestering you folks that much over their bodies.
だが、揃って俺に臆さず切り込んできた度胸を見込み、あの質問への回答をくれてやろう。
That said, I will answer that question of yours as a reward for having the guts to argue against me.
そもそもの発端はあのふぬけ能なし近衛兵どもだ。
Firstly, you wouldn't be here if it weren't for the idiotic, spineless royal guard.
あいつらさえ油断しなければ、お前らに依頼するでもなく、俺はとっくに変死体の解剖に着手していた。
If only they hadn't been so careless, I would have already begun the autopsy long before I summoned you here. It was rumbling up a storm, and by the sound of things. Excuse me? Was the royal guard supposed to deliver the bodies here? Rather than the hospital, they should have been addressed to you, Xian?
ああ、昨晩到着する予定だった。
Yeah, supposed to arrive last night. You said you weren't able to start on the autopsies.
それどころか、わざわざクーネのお墓を暴こうとした。
Coupled with the
ってことは、
okay, coupled with the fact that you wanted us to dig up the graves in Goen.
まさか。
It can be.
近衛兵から届かなかったんですか？
Uh-oh.
遺体。
Where are the bodies? The bodies that were supposed to be delivered by the royal guard are missing?
ああ、ただの一つもな。
Yeah, not a single one made it.
それどころか奴ら死体を解剖の余地もないほどに破損してくれたな。
Making matters worse is that those idiots apparently treated the body so badly that there was nothing left for me to decide.
さすがに俺もここまで奴らが無能だとは思わなかった。
Oh my goodness, the royal guard is so useless. So fucking useless. I knew they were useless, but apparently they were more useless than I thought.
それはお墓を暴いてまで遺体を欲しがるはずですよね。だってそれ以外残ってないんですから。
Which is why you wanted us to go and dig up the graves to get more bodies, since those are the only ones left. Yeah, because if they were to do the same and just ask to the royal guard to bring the corpse, the bodies here, it's going to happen the same. I can see how it's impossible to ask the families for the bodies because the royal guard lost the others. At this point, it's not even negotiable.
で、例のごとく、その失態にも箝口令が出たのか。
Oh boy, pues yo lo recomiendo. Eso sí, que se mire primero los trigger warnings por si hay alguna cosa que no le sea de su agrado, pero por lo demás lo recomiendo mucho. O sea, ¿estás viendo el arte? ¿Estás viendo el arte? ¿Y por qué no? Todavía no te has topado con algún CG, porque vamos. So, is the blunder being covered up by another gag order?
ご名答。情報が入るとほぼ同時にな。
Precisely, as soon as the news reaches us. Which means he won't be able to research anything apart from lever technology.
世間からは俺が国の最高権力者どうのと言われているが。
Everyone says I'm in the highest position of power in the country, but...
あくまで俺は王族への影響が大きいだけで、実際に奴らを従属させてるわけじゃない。表向きはそれに従う必要がある。
All I have are connections to the royal family that won't work when I need them to. They only need to appear accommodating.
事情を説明せずに俺たちをうなずかせることができるなら、それに越したことはなかったってことですね。
So, it wouldn't have been best if we had simply agreed to your word order without digging into what was really happening.
まあ最終的にはこうして話す羽目になったが。
Yeah, in the end, I had to explain everything to you anyway. Even if we did dig up the graves, I'm sure it would cause another commotion, and perhaps the royal family would have buried the news too.
でもシアンさん、今回ばっかりは相手が悪かったですよ。
But Xian, the royal guard is not totally to blame this time around.
厳密にはこの衛兵たち死体を紛失したんじゃなくて、
Technically, the royal guard didn't lose the bodies.
一緒にプチッと肉塊にされちゃったんじゃないですか。噂のブローニ。
All that happened was they got squished into the rest on the meat pile by that burro guy. Everyone's dismay turned to astonishment.
どうしてそこで奴の名前が出てくるんですか？
Why is his name only being mentioned now?
面白くもなんともない理由だぞ。
Not like it would have changed anything, holy moly. Matthias pressed for an answer, so Xian began to speak in more detail about what happened last night. Late at night, the plan was to have the royal guard retrieve the bodies from the mortuary and bring them to the institute, but during their delivery, the soldiers were ruthlessly killed by an attacker that mutilated them. Each heart was gouged out of his chest, and a dagger was left in place. Their bodies were discovered in a state no different from Bureau's other murders. As for the bodies to be delivered, they were all cut up by Bureau into unidentified lamps. Except for the missing hearts, all organs, limbs, and faces were mutilated. This scene was so sickening that the person who first happened about the scene went mad and was taken to the hospital. Oh my goodness. Which was why Xian was trying to find a way to recover the other mutilated bodies that were buried by Dr. Capuchin. At least it was a reason.
もし被害者の中にバックアップを取っている者がいれば、身元確認自体は時間をかければ可能だ。
If any of the victims register backups, determining their identities will be possible in time.
現場に残された血液を研究所に保管された遺伝子データと照合できるからな。
I can analyze their blood and match the samples to the DNA we have stored on file.
だがリライバー化は期待するなよ。
But they won't be reviving as survivors. え？
製薬では死亡申請を行う保証人が死体が本人であることを確認し、
According to the reliable pledge, one's body must be identified as dead upon arrival.
かつ研究所で直接破棄した上でクローン体を作成することが義務付けられている。
In addition, all bodies must be discarded at the institute before a clone is permitted to be deployed.
顔も潰され肉塊にされている以上、その保証人も死体を判別できない。リライバーとして復活する権利はほぼないも同然だ。
If we are delivered a mass of mangled flesh and blood, the blood of the living may very well be mixed in among them. That's horrible.
前から思っていたんですけど、結構厳しいですよね、誓約書のルール。
I've been thinking for a while now that the terms of the contract are too restrictive.
そうか。王家が定めたにしてはまともな内容だぞ。
Really? Considering the royal family wrote it, I would say it's quite reasonable.
死んでもいないのにクローン体を増やし、自分同士で犯罪組織を組んだ小賢しい奴が過去にいたんでな。
Yeah, that's
その
true.
模倣犯対策だ。
It's true. This is a way to avoid that there would be like two of them, or like they are saying, an army. Some have tried to create an army of their own clones to commit crime, so the contract is put into place as a safety measure.
でもどうして奴は 変死体にまで危害を加えたんでしょう。
But why would Burrow mutilate the dead bodies? True, I thought those bodies were separate from his other murders.
それはあくまで予想に過ぎないからね。
That's just an assumption.
近衛兵を狙うついでに死体を潰したか、あるいは最初から両方が狙いだったのか。
He may have mutilated them on the spot, or it could have been his plan from the start.
それも調査しねえとな。殺された近衛兵たちの死体も検視するのか。
Guess we have got more to look into now. Are you able to examine the bodies of the soldiers?
傷口を見て襲われた状況を確認する程度なら可能だな。
If it's something simple like verifying how they were killed, then yes.
ただあの部隊は根性においてはまだバックアップを取っていなかった。復活は絶望的と言っていい。
For the record, the soldiers in that unit didn't have backups, so reviving them would have been impossible in any case. Xian said so in a tone that seemed to imply that he wouldn't have revived them anyway.
結果が欲しければ送ってやる。どうせならこれを機に正式な協力関係を結ぶか？
I can send you my fundings later. So are you interested in entering into an official contract with me now?
いいのか。近衛兵に黙って勝手にそんな取引を持ちかけて。
Does he curse about it? I mean, he was about to unearth the more bodies from their graves and dissect them, you know? Are you sure? You are doing this behind the royal guard's back.
その近衛兵たちよりはお前たちの方が使えそうだからな。クルーンに話を持ちかけたのもそれが理由だ。
Those of you here are leagues ahead of the royal guard in usefulness. That's why I reached out the crew in the first place.
具体的にどう協力するかは俺が今晩のうちにまとめておく。
I will put together the specifics of our deal by tonight. As Adolf and Xian work out details. Ives was smiling happily for some reason.
なんだか事情を打ち明けてもらえた途端、一気に話が進んだね。
It feels like things are moving more quickly now that we explained that what's happening.
あのままだと話し合い自体平行線をたどっていたような気がしたから、正直ほっとしてる。
I'm honestly relieved. If we kept at it like earlier, we probably wouldn't have reached any sort of conclusion. I see. I don't know all the details, but I'm glad your name is Ives.
口にすればするほど本当に
Yeah,
よくわから
they
ないよ
still
ね。
have to explain this. The more I think about it, the less sense it makes.
なんだか面白いです。
This is getting interesting.
でもイブさんは彼のことが怖くなかったんですか？
But weren't you scared of him, Ives?
怖くはないけど、やっぱり緊張はしたかな。ただ俺も彼の研究自体は尊敬してるから、衝突せずに済んだのは嬉しいよ。
Not really scared, but I was nervous. Still, I respect what he has done for everyone, so I'm glad things are starting to move.
言っておくが、今回はあくまで特例だ。
Let me just say, this time was an exception. He spoke out when he heard the three of us talking to each other.
以後俺がお前に対し何事も譲歩することはない。調子に乗るんじゃないぞ。
Moving forward, I won't give you company any special treatment, so don't get your hopes up.
了解です。じゃあ以後は個人的によろしくお願いします。
Understood. If that's the case, I'm looking forward to getting to know you.
事件以外でも困ったことがあれば、いつでも依頼してくださいね。
Please contact me if you need any help apart from this issue. I gave Xian a friendly smile. The clock finally reached the late afternoon hours. Xian escorted us back to the entrance. Adolf and I were talking about the order that should be given to the corpse. Matthew was asking the hood different questions, with particular interest in the floating screens, which was why... Oh, we are alone. Somehow. As a slow walker, I ended up walking alongside Xian, who made no effort to hide his lethargy. I mean, he hasn't slept in 16 days. Please go to fucking sleep now. This is so awkward. What should I do? Maybe I should start a conversation with him? Or maybe I should apologize for being rude earlier. No, wait, that was my honest opinion. It wasn't rude, and I shouldn't be ashamed. I should be as brave as possible. Yeah, Therese, you're right. You don't need to apologize. I wonder why he was staring at me like that. It was strange, considering he didn't show much interest in me earlier. Oh, maybe he wants me to relay another message to Mother.
死神の娘、お前に一つ問いたい。
That girl. Let me ask you something. I was wrong. Xian looked at me as if observing my reaction then.
多くの人間の命の終焉を見届けてきたお前が、
You have seen many lives come to an end with your own two eyes.
なぜ今さらその価値を俺に説いた？
Why did you preach to me about life? Well, I understood his question, but I couldn't come up with an answer. Probably because I didn't have any right to talk about the sanctity of life. The reason I instinctively reacted to what he said back then was... Maybe it's because I'm tired. Every time I've brought someone misfortune as death, I've spent far longer blaming myself and suffering through the guilt. I could have visited their graves or searched for their family to apologize. I could have done many things to show my repentance, but I never have. Which was why maybe I'm just tired of repeating that circle of regret every time someone dies because of me. I suppose you could say it just so to soothe my own ego.
なるほどな。以前見かけた時よりはマシな顔になっているはずだ。
I see. I can tell you look a lot better now than when I first saw you.
俺はそんな未練たらしい価値観を理解するつもりは毛頭ないが。
I have no intention of understanding your viewpoint of regret, but...
何の生産性もない幽霊としてただそこにいるだけの存在よりは、確かに幾分か有意義だろう。
I can at least say that your existence is more meaningful than that of some gods without any productive value. We have to... We think... Okay, I think... Thank you. Thank you very much. There was no sympathy or admiration in his matter-of-fact voice, yet meaningful. He had looked at me objectively and saw a change in me compared to before. For some reason, that brought me joy. I think we can leave this here for now. I think we are in a new scene. Yeah. Oh, wait, oh, wait. So we played like all these scenes, but they were all of them. I didn't notice that we changed the scene. I mean, all of them were just... Oh my. Oh, so yeah. I think we are going to leave this here and we are going to continue later at night, because now I have to do things, and maybe I'm going to take a nap too because I'm still so tired. So yeah, we are going to leave this now, but don't worry, in 4 hours more or less we are going to continue the game, and hopefully we are going to reach chapter 5. I think maybe we are very close to to go to the Carta route, and we are going to be able to start Matthew's route very soon. But yeah, I didn't expect that we would reach chapter 4 so quick. I mean, I really thought that it would take a while. But yeah, I think that we can reach even chapter 5. Probably for next week we can start the first route, the first route. Yeah. So, oh my goodness, I'm so fucking tired. I don't know if there's someone. No, there's no one to make a read. As always, why I always stream in hours that no one's do. I mean, I know that most people, at least here in Spain, stream from 60 to 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock, you know, more or less. But those in the sun, I cannot stream because I'm not alone in my home. So, you know, I have to do it either earlier, either later than the rest. So I'm so sorry for those people who rate me, and thank you so much for rate me, even though I cannot, because I always finish so late or so early. Oh my god! I hope that someday I will be able to rate someone. Okay, so we are going to leave this here and see you in more or less 4 hours. Goodbye. Bye.